Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Seminoles will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes the handoff. It's Bradwell. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact white hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Seminoles offense has the ball for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be, and now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical, and then go. And guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living, you know what.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with the quick touch pass. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is on its way. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Noles. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect the ball.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 40. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Here's a heat.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and go get a positive play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get him behind the sticks a little bit, to get those...
There he goes. They bring him down but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They'll go right back to the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Quarterback may change this route a few yards.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good timing on the quick out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
He'll throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 17 to Louisville. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Looking to pass. It's Noles. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Noles. Gets it out quickly. It's a running room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And here comes the field field goal unit for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll pull it down. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Webster. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Might be changing the route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Working that left side now. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Noles. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Georgia sends out the punt team. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
Looking for the two-point try.
On the ready.
He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? He leaves it with his back. Powers through the defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Noles. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's crazy how this defense has been so good in this area of the field, right? They've given up plays and they've given up yards, but they've made them kick field goals. And great job getting the sack, trying to do it again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Get it out on the screen. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to...
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. Snags it down the right side.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. But this guy can make some plays.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Noles! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kidd Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw, it's Noles. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Davis. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
The short hands, it's Davis. It's a seam wide open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On third down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, and the field goal wasn't good, but, hey, 19, that's a pretty good lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires to the right. He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Noles. Got it in the middle, it's Hoffman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion to the right. There he goes! And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking down the middle. It's caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ballgame to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Big kick here. Can crawl him ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is now back down to 9.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Davis. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
1st and 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Quarterback making adjustments. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Gives it on the option. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Looking for a push on 4th down. The Noles get enough to move the chains.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Quick completion on the out. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last. The lone back's got it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, it's Noles. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're bringing the chop. They're